Hello viewers, welcome to another video from Accentuate. Now today we are going to look at complex unit of measures. So what does complex unit of measure means? Simply put, most of the time the product that we sell, let's say for example in this particular case the Yo's lychee drink, most of the time we are going to sell it packet by packet to our customer. Say if you own a retail shop, say for example like a mini mart or something like that. So most of the time we are going to sell one packet by one packet. Say per packet we sell at around 80 cents to a dollar. But when we purchase from our suppliers, we will usually tell them in their unit of measure. So meaning to say the supplier wants to hear from you, how many cartons do you want to purchase? They probably don't want to hear from you saying that, hey, I want to buy 18 packets, which means one carton. They just want you to tell them that, hey, give me like 5 cartons, 8 cartons, 10 cartons of, say, the Yo's lychee drink. So we are going to do some configuration in the system today so that the system knows that when you buy 1 carton of the lychee drink, it is going to come in 18 packets. So the system must be smart enough to do the auto switch. Say you send to your supplier to say, I want to buy 5 cartons of the lychee drink. Then when the shipment arrives, it knows that each carton has got 18 packets. So all in all, you will have 18 packets multiplied by 5 cartons. Now, so it will be necessary for all the product types that you are working with, because not all product types comes in 18 packet packaging. Say for example your 100 plus comes in 24 can packaging. So in each carton there's going to be 24 cans. So you will have to create another unit of measure category for 100 plus. So without any delay, let's go into the system. So once we are in the system, after you have already logged in with your user account, you would like to go to the inventory module. It can be found on the top bar over here, and you just click on inventory. You will see a list of options coming out on the left hand side. You would like to go down to configurations, then you will go to products, and you will see unit of measure categories over here. Now you have got unit of measure category over here, and you have got unit of measure here. Now what do they mean? Let me show you an example. So in the case of packet drinks, since packet drinks, they are generally packaged in this kind of carton boxes, and most of the time they come in 18 packet packaging. Let's create a unit of measure category for packet drinks. Now let's go to unit of measure category and let's create a category. Let's say for example packet drinks. Save. And for packet drinks wise, there's 2 unit of measure. One is in cartons and one is actually in units, right? So we would like to go to unit of measure. Then when you have got many different type of products and when you have got many different type of conversion, now this list is going to get very long and it's going to be very difficult for you to see. So you would like to click on the magnifying glass, and if it helps, you can click on group by and select a custom group. Say let's group it by category, and then we apply. You'll see that for volume we have got 4 types of unit of measure. So we have got I do not know what is this. We can be in liters, it can be ounces, that kind of thing. So for distance, the one that we are actually most familiar with, so the reference unit of measure, meaning to say for this particular category, reference unit of measure means I always use this unit as the base unit. So let's say for example my base unit is in meters. Kilometer would be much bigger than meters, so it will be 1000 times of my reference unit of measure. And then for inches wise, it is smaller than meters, so it will be 0 point something times of my unit of measure. So what we would like to do is we would like to create units inside packet drink category. So let's click on create, and we'll say we have got cartons, and this category is packet drinks, right? So cartons is not the unit of measure, because the unit of measure generally we sell in packets, we sell in units, right? So this one is actually bigger than it. So each carton has got 18 packets. We will say that this is bigger than the reference unit of measure, and each carton has got 18 packets. So let's save this up, and we would like to create another one. The other one will be called units. Alright, so these units belong to the same category, which is packet drink. And then this is the unit of measure. Now let's save this and we are done for creating the unit of measure for packet drink. Now, once we have got the unit of measures created, which is the cartons, as well as, so now as you can see, right, if let's say I go back to unit of measure, I get this whole big list. So let's revise a little bit. You can go to group by, then you can add custom group, and let's see it in categories. So we are able to see that in packet drinks, you can buy them in cartons and you can sell them in units. So carton is the bigger unit of reference for your selling units. Now if you click into cartons, you'll see that for each carton there are 18 packets. Now, so how do I link the products to the unit of measures? You would like to go to products, and in this case, when we create a new product, let's say for example, let's create Yo's lychee drink. So it is a stockable product, and let's have it on first in first out basis. Now for unit of measure, we are going to, now although we just now created units, right, we cannot use the default units that is given over here. We have to go and search for more, and we will need to group them by category and go into our packet drink category. This is the unit that we are looking for. Now because there are other categories that uses the same words, so in order not to select the wrong one, we would like to go and group them up and make sure that we are selecting the correct one. So it has to be units under packet drinks, the one that we have created just now. So let's click on this, and the purchase unit of measure, this is the unit that we buy from our supplier. So in this case, let's go and search for more, and we would like to group by, say, categories, and we actually purchase in cartons. So now once we have done that, let's say for example the selling price of Yo's drink is say 80 cents, save it, and essentially we have done configuring for the product itself. So now when we sell, we will be able to sell in units, and when we purchase, we will be purchasing in cartons. Now in the next section, I'll show you how to make purchases from a supplier, and you'll be able to see that automatically it comes out in cartons. Now once you have successfully linked up the unit of measure, we would like to simulate a purchase from a supplier. Now let's go to the purchase module, which is found on the top black color bar. Click on purchase, and let's issue a purchase order. So let's click on create and create a vendor, or I already have a vendor, so let me choose vendor 1 for purchasing. Then we can add, say for example, our Yo's lychee drink. Now when we click on Yo's lychee drink, as you can see, it automatically says that our unit of measure is in cartons. So we just need to tell the supplier how many cartons we wish to purchase from them. Say for example it is 5 cartons. Then the unit price for each carton, say for example our cost would be $7.20. Let's take for example, I don't know for sure, but let's assume that it's $7.20. Then this is the GST. I will go into the uses of taxes in future videos. Now for now, let's just focus on the purchase of the item itself. So once we are done, we can save and we can confirm the order. So of course, if you have got multiple warehouses, you can go down to delivery and invoices. Now because for this particular setup, we have not turned on multi warehouses, so you won't be able to see the warehouse option. Once we turn on multi warehousing for you, you'll be able to see an option whereby, for example, for this particular purchase order, which warehouse do you want the supplier to deliver to. So for this video, let's save it up and let's confirm the order. Once you confirm the order, the system will automatically create 2 things. One is an incoming shipment, and you'll be able to create vendor bills based on the amount of stocks your vendor has sent over to you. So in order to look at the shipment, let's click on this one. Can you see that while we order in cartons, now when the system processes your delivery, it says that you are supposed to receive 90 units of your lychee drink. So if I didn't calculate wrongly, let's say for example 18 packets multiplied by 5 units, you should be able to get 90. So on my calculator, can you see 90? Yep. So now For if let's say you are still not familiar with our system, on the top over here, the one that I'm highlighting, this is what we call the breadcrumb. So this is where you can retrace your steps to go to the previous page that you were at. Now let's go back to our purchase order, which is the one that we were at just now. We click, you can see that we really purchased in 5 cartons, and now the system has automatically converted it into packets for you. So you are supposed to receive 90 packets. Now say for example, if you receive, you click on validate and you process everything all at once. Now of course, if let's say the supplier deliver partially to you, then you like to click edit and change the number over here. So instead of receiving 90 packets, maybe you receive only like let's say if you receive three cartons, so 18 packets multiplied by 3. So let's say if you receive only 54 packs, then you just key it over here, you receive 54 packs. So now by doing that, by just now validating this incoming receipt, we have already successfully received the item into our warehouse. So if we were to go to inventory and we click on inventory valuation, now you can see that we have got 90 units of this lychee drink. It is in our warehouse right now, and the total valuation for these 90 units is $36. So there you go. This is how you create your unit of measure for your purchases. So you like to do this as many times as you need for as many products that has got a different conversion for your operation. So thank you so much for watching this video. Should you have any questions, the email is down below. Please send us an email to ask us any questions that you wish to, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye bye.